Hey everybody, it's me, Joelle Terranova, your favorite realtor and credit expert. And I wanted to come on live because I just got done texting a longtime client of mine. And I noticed that she had a thought about credit cards that I realized that she didn't understand and a lot of other people don't understand. And I said, why don't I just go live and make sure that as many people as humanly possible understand something very, very, very important about credit cards. Because if you understand this little tip and trick that I'm going to show you, you'll be able to literally increase your credit score within a matter of days. So this here is one of my credit card statements. And you might say, well, why the heck is she showing us her credit card statement? Well, it's because this understanding how to read, particularly one particular place on this credit card statement, which I have highlighted in pink, which I'm going to explain in just a moment, can literally change your credit score within days. So let me tell you what happened. I got a message from my client. She wants to purchase a home. Her credit scores are fine. But she noticed that she was having a little bit of an issue and like her credit score could be a little bit better. So when I took a look, I said, listen, all you got to do is just pay down your credit cards. And she said, okay, no problem. I plan to do that today anyway. So she went to pay it down, and this is what she texted me. She said, now I have to wait 30 days until my score goes up. And I was like, holy moly, like, no, you don't. Joelle, explain this to her so that she can understand and explain this to everybody. So a lot of you all get your credit card statement either in the mail, but a lot of us get it electronically. So if you log into your credit card account, and let's say you get everything electronically, there should be a place there called electronic statements, and you can go and print it out or preview it just like a regular statement. So here's the thing that you want to pay special attention to. It's this field I have highlighted here, and for everybody, it's going to be on a different location, but it's called your statement closing date. And I'm pretty sure that's probably backwards for all of you all. But if you can see that, it says statement closing date. This is totally different from your payment due date. So on this credit card statement, my payment due date is at the top. We're not talking about this date. This date is just when your lending institution gives you to pay. This matters not. Well, you do want to make sure that you pay on time, so it does matter. But if you're very curious about getting your credit score up, this is the date, the statement close date. In fact, I was looking for my phone, which I'm going live on. If you were to see my phone, so my statement close date for my Navy Federal Credit Union bank account or credit card account is the 5th of January. So on my phone, I have these big alerts that go out to me 1 week before the 5th to say, Joelle, your Navy Federal Credit Union account is about to hit its statement close date. Pay your balance down. So I could have this card literally maxed out and it is not going to hurt my credit score at all, as long as by this magical date, I have that puppy paid down. So what I make sure is at least 2 days before this date, and it's going to be the same date every month. So the 5th of every month, I'm very aware before the 5th comes, at least by the 3rd, I make sure that my balance is super low. So if you look on this, my balance that's due, according to this statement, is $64.50. I'm not sure if you can see that. So that's pretty low because this is a pretty decent balance credit card. And I purposely got this just for the purposes of keeping a strong credit score. I use it all the time, but I make sure that I use it in such a way that 2 days before this date, I can pay it down. I don't pay it off, but I pay it way down. Like I like my balance before the statement close date. I like it to be like around $20, something like that. Now, let me explain to you why this is important. This date is the date that your credit card company, whoever it may be, is reporting the balance to the credit bureaus. So when they report that balance, that's what's going to then affect your credit score. So I could have totally had this card maxed out by the 1st of the month. But if by the 3rd, or in this case, the 5th, but I just tricked my brain into saying 2 days before the 3rd, I have it paid down, that's the balance that's going to get reported, and that's what's going to show my credit utilization is down. So each of your credit cards has a different date. If you are in the process of making sure that your credit is as good as it can be, here's my advice. Print the first page of your statement, your credit card statements. Print them all out. Make a note of what the statement close date is. And make sure that at least 2 days before that statement close date, you pay that credit card down. The more you pay it down, the higher your credit score is going to go up. Now, 2 days after, if you need to use your credit card, I could care less if you max it out. Max it out. Nothing's going to happen. Your balance has already been reported and will not be reported again in that case for another 30 days. That's where the 30 days comes into play. So, again, for all my credit conscious folks, print out your statements. Look at the statement closing date. Make sure that you pay that balance down at least 2 days before this date. And if you happen to be one of the smart ones that monitor your credit all the time, you will notice that after this date, your new balance will be reporting onto your credit report. And if you've paid it down, it should increase. I hope this helps. Just know that my mission and my passion is to help each and every single one of you get your credit scores to where they need to be so that if you want to be in the position to purchase a new home, you can. There are so many tips and tricks that you can learn just to do on your own to make sure that your credit score is super strong. So make sure that you join our Facebook group to get a lot of these tips and tricks. I'll make sure that I put it in the description of this go live, and I want to make sure that I give you as much information as I can to help you get your credit score to where you need to be, or to be able to help a friend or family member be able to do the exact same thing. We have some exciting new lenders that are really, really helping our folks get the pre-approvals that they need so that they can get the home of their dreams. I hope that this has helped you. Print your statements. Find out what this date is. You understand that. You understand a lot about unlocking your credit score when it comes to your credit cards. I hope you all have a great and amazing week, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you all very, very soon.